It's just that, he continued. There seems to be some drama between you and some of our customers. A young family or so I've been told? Maybe I should have just stood there and taken it, but I decided that I was going to share my side of the story. Actually, the more that I think about it, it's only right that he heard the truth. Not that it was going to be any good. Mr. Adams, I said, I don't know what you've heard, but whatever it is, it's not true. Well, if you don't know what I've heard, then how do you know it isn't true? He had a point there, but I wasn't going to tell him that. All I could do was say that I needed my job and beg him to let me keep it. But he said he couldn't do it, that the story had become too much of a distraction for the customers. I walked out of the shop utterly humiliated. It seemed like everyone in the place knew what was going on in there and a lot of them were happy about it. Sam told me that she was sure I could collect unemployment, but I didn't even respond. I just drove home in silence, in utter shock at my terrible luck. The only thing that could make any of this worse, of course, was what was about to happen. After I picked Stephen up from school and picked up some comfort food for us, spending money I really shouldn't have spent, I pulled up to our apartment to see a familiar muscle car parked crooked on the curb. And to my surprise, Stephen remembered it too. Daddy? He said, walking into the street without even looking. Update 3. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Spencer was sitting right there on the steps with a big smile on his face and a stack of presents beside him. Hey son, he said, putting his arms out for his son to receive him. But to my boy's credit, he wanted nothing to do with his so-called father. He just hid behind me. Apparently he did remember a few things after all. So, Spencer said, you poisoned our son against me too, huh? There was no way I was going to get into it with my ex-husband ever again. I didn't care if he followed me here or to China.